had a wonderful pregnancy, and he was born at 39 weeks, a healthy, beautiful baby boy. Everything seemed to be going, really well. But at 6 months, he started doing something that looked like spasms. We didn't really know what was happening. But finally, our pediatrician said, I do think we need to get neurology involved. And all of a sudden, on August 26th of 2017, he had a seizure. We were admitted in Nicholas Children, and the following day, Dr. Bhatia came in, and he told us he has something called a hypothalamic hamartoma. Of course, neither of us had ever heard of it. It's a very rare disease. I think it affects 1 in every 200,000 children. It is a benign tumor on the hypothalamus that is associated with epilepsy. Unfortunately, through the months, the seizures continued and worsened. Finally, we made a decision that surgery would most likely be the option to see if we could remove this hypothalamic hamartoma. He went 10 hours of surgery, and we were in this little tiny room, it's like a little decision room within the waiting room, and he called us in, and it was Manny, myself, Dr. Miller, and Dr. Bhatia, and he said, do you want me to go back in? I think I can get more. How scary, it's like you're giving consent to, yes, go into my son's brain one more time, more anesthesia time. But you know what, I think this may give him a greater fighting chance. Basically, my son's life is on the line. What do we do? Do we take the risk of having more surgery and going back into the brain? But would this perhaps give my son a better quality of life? So we did. We trusted in God. We trusted in the physicians and the wonderful staff, and he went back in and he got most of it out. We did have some seizure-free months until July, where unfortunately his seizures came back. And this time they were like grand mal seizures that were horrible. There were times that he was locked in a seizure for 15 seconds, and you don't know if you're going to lose your child at that moment. His seizures were really bad. I just remember like uncontrollably crying in that office and just begging them to try to figure something out. Hilar, the nurse practitioner, and Dr. Miller recommended a medication called Sympazan, and he started it December 17th, and December 22nd was his last seizure. So Francesco has been seizure-free. As much as we want to be stronger than the seizures, the truth is you do live in fear. I can't say that epilepsy hasn't robbed some of our peace of mind, because it has. He is the strongest person I know, and definitely the greatest blessing that has come to our life.